It's Thursday, I'm MoronUnited, you're watching the Reviewing Rainbow, and this week we are going to review Sin and Punishment 2, also known as Sin and Punishment Star Successor for the Wii. It's a sequel to the N64 game. I don't remember what year it came out in, but it was a Japanese-exclusive, never came to America, and the first time we actually got it was on the Virtual Console a year or two ago. Yeah, maybe about 2 years ago or something. And it sold really well, surprisingly, although they jacked up the price for the import thing. It was a bunch of crap. But it sold well, and it spurred Treasure and Nintendo to team up and make a new Sin and Punishment. And it's sad because this is such a great game, and yet it's going to do so poorly. Because, like, shooters in America don't sell well unless they're FPSs. That's a given. But also, it's like a hardcore Japanese-esque Wii game. And while every Nintendo fan is like, oh, Nintendo's not making games for us, we need more games, they don't buy great games like this. And then they fail, and Nintendo stops making them. So I think if you want to support Nintendo and get more of these games out, go out and pick it up. It's a great game. The soundtrack is kicking. It's like this awesome, really upbeat techno. The action is frantic. It never ceases. The boss battles are huge and epic. It's just a fast-paced, crazy game. The controls are great. There's so many different options. You can use the classic controller, the GameCube controller, the Wii remote, with the nunchuck. I right away jumped into the GameCube controller just because, oh, I'm a gamer. But it turns out that's really not the best way to play, I think. I think the best way is with the Wii remote and the nunchuck. You would think that, like, pointing and shooting in a fast-paced shooter would make it easier, but it really doesn't, because there's just so much stuff on the screen. You're always shooting, you're always trying to make the combos up, dodging everything else, dodging all these incoming bullets. It's insane. It is rather forgiving, in that there are checkpoints, it doesn't send you back to the beginning of the stage, and, like, while there is a lot of stuff on the screen, it is manageable. So if you're kind of like a newbie to this kind of like fast-paced shooter, you'll be fine. I think it'll work your way through. And if you're a veteran, I think there's plenty of action, plenty of new things to see that will keep you interested till the end. It's not a very long game. I haven't played it all that much. But I've heard it's like maybe around 6 hours. It's just, the weapons are awesome. The story's actually rather interesting, although the character models are kind of weird. It's like everything else in the environment looks very well done. There's no lag, and it flows beautifully. The background, it's fantastic. But like, the character models, they kind of remind me of, like, Knight's Journey of Dreams on the Wii. That kind of, like, weird, like, stiff motion. But I really do like the storyline. It's quite interesting for an arcade-style shooter. But yeah, it's a fantastic game. Tight controls, great music, great grab. Definitely pick it up. It's rated T for teen, not like this little kiddie shooter. Although it's not like a bloody gore fest, but yeah, there's plenty of action, and it just keeps moving. You're gonna have a great time with this if you like this kind of game. That's about it for this week. I'll be back next week. Hopefully there's some... I think this is about it for Wii games this summer. Metroid The Other M comes out at the end of August. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, and then in the fall we have a bunch of new games. But if you want to keep yourself entertained this summer, definitely pick up Sin and Punishment, the Star Successor for the Wii. You'll have a great time with it. I'm MoronUnited. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time, guys. Take care.